Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. A design run here with Jackson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna keep this one himself. Inside the 35. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Here we go.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Come on, set.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to pick it up. He'll take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play, and it results in a big touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, blue. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Second and 11.
Set, cut. Ready.
Now Jacobs. Jacobs, 1st down and more. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Got it. Let's go. Set.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On the double.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
You don't lose.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Cycle. Here we go, set. Cut, cut.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Ready, set.
3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Black shot. Green jack. Yellow, line. Check, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one deep and looking for Melton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Okay, right.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen.
Wanna quit?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Off the play fake, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is caught. What a throw. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. It's up and good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Down. Ready, ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Right, right. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Go, Pete. Cut.
He pulls it in around the 5. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here we go.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Cut, cut.
Here's Love. That one, take it in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this 1st half as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
To throw is Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
52. Set. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Ready?
Love to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, here's Jackson. Taking off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. They're called in at the 2. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least...
And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10.
Ready.
Running is Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Set, hut. Set.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On the set. Let's go. Hut.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Set. Set, hut.
Here's Jacobs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Ready, break. Sit. Madden. go now. Red, yellow.
Here's Love. This one deep and looking for Melton. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Bateman is the motion man. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
13. Cut.
Here's Henry. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Now Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fourth down. Jackson. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
From the gun, Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love will take a knee, and that ought to do it. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Set. Ready. Ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On the ready.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Down. Set. Cut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Jaden Reed to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Here we go.
So now here's 3rd and 5. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Ready.
The flag makes this 3rd down and 10.
Set. You. Yellow. Set.
Throwing, Love. He's going deep this time. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles force the turnover on the first series of this game. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. All right, here we go, 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Edger and Cooper takes it away. And the Packers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Set, hut.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Set.
Again, it's Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Hey, move.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Here we go. Set.
They send a man in motion.
Hut.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. It's a Green Bay touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Silver, set. Good, set. Delta.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Good, set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Room to run inside the 20. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
No touch that. '73. No touch.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He'll head out of bounds on the return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Darius Slay with the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Back ready. Red green. Black open.
Love from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Down.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Strike 2. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
73. No touch that. No touch.
A play fake now hurts to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
No touch that.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Throwing now, off play action. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that one. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Great, set. Hey, Tiger Hornet. Delta.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Nixon now to return it. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that return right near the 25. One last play before the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Eagle blue. Black shot. Ready.
Throwing it just before halftime. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Bill kick. Oh, it's Silver, ready? Great, set. Delta.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Hey. Great, set. Crowd love Yeti.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
63.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Great.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, thumbs up. Alert. No thumbs up.
They go to Barkley again. Broke through the tackle. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Dotson now in motion right. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Hey! Great, set. 2 on left. Go silver, ready? No touch.
They go play action here. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And look at this return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Go, 17. Here we go. Right, white. 6, mega. Red, yellow. Cut.
Love now to throw. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it at the 30. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for 2. He's throwing for it! And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
You on left. Great. Set. Alpha. Turn up the enemy.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's on the move. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Silver, set. Great, set. Turn left the enemy.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Eagles have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles lead by 15 now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
On the ball.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Trouble, 38. Field, black. Blue strike. Set.
Here's Love. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Ready, you, yellow. Trail green. Black ultra. Strike 2. Dog red. Ready?
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Packers trail by 15. Fourth and forever coming up. Here's Love to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
Striker, 3-3. Blaster, 6. Smack, red. Set.
To the air with Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
And that's definitely the way to get things started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away, running the ball for a big game.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Uses the spin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The rookie from Washington putting it right where he needs to. He's got his guys a first down. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Robinson up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Here we go. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Ready?
On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. 58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A play fake. Now Penix. That's complete to Robinson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
2nd quarter now, Falcon football. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll throw with Penix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Robinson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Needle blue.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's 2nd and 3.
Black shot. Here we go. Green jack. Hut.
Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. And looking to throw, Penix. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Here's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. They'll go play action here with Penix. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Looking to throw, Penix. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up the running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there. as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Patterson now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
On the double.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ready, set.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Steel, black. Blue striker. Set.
Here's Love. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Nixon now from his end zone. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
You, yellow. Let's go. Drill green. Black Ultra. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's go.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Let's go now.
Robinson on a give right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now.
Right.
Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Let's go now. Slide blue. Claws red. Zoom black. Blaster 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set, ready. Smash, red. Red, cycle. Set.
Throwing. Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Clock 10. Needle blue. Black shot. Go red. Hut, hut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes.
Well, you could just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, 3rd and long. The defense is going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And it's just no one open anywhere as they come away with the interception.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. A give left side to Robinson.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Penix.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Packers are right back in this football game.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready, ready. Set, hunt.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
22 needle. Here we go. Here we go.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Ready?
Here's Love. Able to connect with Jacobs.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Now Love. Able to find Melton.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Set. Green jack. White. White. Stick. Mega. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Love looking to throw it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Down the right sideline. How about this? He's to the 10.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute.